5 seconds to go. Start. This special leave petition filed by the state of Odisha is against a final judgment and order dated 2nd November 2020 passed by the High Court of Odisha at Cuttack dismissing an application for leave to appeal being CR LLP number 14 of 2020 filed by the petitioner state against a judgment dated 14th January 2020 passed by the Sessions Judge Bhadrak in ST case number 182 392 of 2014 acquitting the respondents from charges under sections 302 and 201 read with section 34 of the Indian Penal Code IPC. Learned counsel appearing on behalf of the petitioner state forcefully contended that the High Court committed gross error in dismissing the application for leave to appeal filed by the petitioner state on the ground of delay of 41 days even though there were serious charges against the accused respondents including charges of murder under section 302 of the IPC. It is true that the appeal has, by the impugned judgment and order dated 2nd November 2020, been dismissed on the ground of delay of only 41 days in filing the CRLLP. In a criminal case involving the serious offence of murder, the courts do not ordinarily dismiss an appeal against a judgment and order of the trial court, whether of conviction or of acquittal, on the sole ground of some delay. This is to prevent miscarriage of justice. However, in this case, the application of the petitioner state for leave to appeal against the judgment and order of acquittal of the respondent accused has been rejected on the ground of delay, but after considering the merits of application for leave to appeal, we have considered the contentions of the state of Odisha being the petitioner before us. As per an FIR lodged with the police by one Gitanjali Tadu, hereinafter referred to as the complainant, her husband Vijay Kumar Tadu, hereinafter referred to as the deceased, had been working in the Home Guard Chandabali and deputed at Chandabali police station. According to the complainant, the deceased used to move around with the first accused Bana Bihari Mohapatra, who had an electric sales and repairing shop styled Raja Electricals at the Ferry Ghat area near the Chandabali bus stand. In the FIR, it is alleged that the first accused came to the residence of the deceased at around 7:30 am on 23rd June 2014 and told the complainant that the deceased had been lying motionless and still not responding to calls. Later, his younger son Luja alias Samruti Ranjan Mohapatra, being the second respondent, also came and informed the complainant that the deceased was lying motionless. On hearing this, the complainant, along with her family members, went to the ferry ghat near the Chandabali bus stand and found her husband lying dead inside a room which was locked with a swollen belly and a deep burn injury on his right foot, which was apparently caused by electric shock. The body of the deceased appeared black and blood was oozing out from the mouth and nostril of the deceased. In the FIR, the complainant has alleged that on 22nd June 2016, the deceased had left the house to go to the house of a relative. He had been wearing a gold chain on his neck and two gold rings on his fingers and had been carrying rupees 800 for purchase of a new pair of pants and shirt and rupees 5000 for purchase of articles for a marriage. On making inquiries, the complainant learnt that the deceased had not visited the house of the relative on that day. The complainant has alleged that the accused number 1 Bana Bihari Mohapatra, his son Luja alias Samruti Ranjan Mohapatra being the accused number 2 and other accomplices committed murder of her husband by applying electric shock to him after administering some poisonous substances to him. Stop.